4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
7. Welcome back to Daddy's channel.
Hello 7 Commanders and welcome back to the channel. And well, today, FDEV, get it? Huh? Came and went. And honestly, it went better than I expected in some regards and exactly like I thought it would in others. So let's discuss, shall we? Firstly, welcome to the channel if you're new. I'm just Dave. I do crap videos on here, discussing games like Star Citizen and Elite Dangerous, with more games coming in the future. So if you like this video, do a thumbs up, drop a sub, and ding the bell, all the usual fancy YouTube stuff. So FDEV today addressed the console transfers, and unlike them, I will not make you wait 20 minutes to get the hitch. They're planning on allowing console transfers, and are looking into what they can and cannot transfer. Good news all round. And even better news, all console transfers will be free of charge. And they will come with Horizons included on the PC. That's a big bonus that I wasn't expecting. And the good news doesn't stop just there, as you can still carry on playing on the console even after the transfer is complete. But be warned, the progress you make on console after the transfer is not cross-platform. They will be treated as two separate games after that point. As I said, I thought they would allow transfers, but honestly, this is more than I thought they would do. So I'm pleasantly shocked and surprised. Well done, FDEV. So it's not all good news, and I think that part is to be expected. You are not guaranteed to get the same commander name on the PC version. I think that's completely to be expected, and I think the reasons to why are obvious, so I won't bother going into that one. Arc points will also not be transferred over. They're citing legalities and technicalities as to why not. Nothing I can go into, I don't know the background of it all. I'd like to have seen a credit of the same amount of arc points to the PC account though, as a gesture of goodwill. And a big one for some, literally, is fleet carriers. They cannot and will not be carried over. Now they have given steps to follow if you want to do a workaround, which is cool. And that is as follows. Number 1, decommission your fleet carrier ahead of the transfer. Number 2, wait for the decommissioning to complete, which will take 2 weeks. Number 3, check the credits have reached your account after the refund. Number 4, complete the transfer process to switch to PC. And then number 5, repeat the purchase of the fleet carrier on PC. Bit of a pain, but at least there's a workaround for it. And this comes down to shifting fleet carriers between commanders, as your PC game will effectively be a new commander and you cannot transfer fleet carriers between commanders. And I guess the same may be true of arcs. Maybe. As I said, I don't know the backgrounds of it all. One other thing that will be transferred is cosmetics. Cosmetics purchased before the transfer will be transferred across, so that's good news. So if you have any arc points and you don't intend to play on console, spend them on cosmetics before you transfer. Now, there is no date for this transfer or how long that window will be open for. They did say that it will not be like a 24-hour quickly get in and get transferred deal. They did say the window will be open for longer, but they were non-committal as to how long it would be open for. But they did say later in the year. So there's still a while away for this. And I get that. I know people are probably expecting me to jump on FDEV here, but there's a lot of discovery to be done on the data. What the data is, where the data is stored, which data center and platform it's on, how to move said data, etc, etc. Now this may sound weird, but this will actually be a lot of work. My guess is they already use AWS, they're probably somewhere into Azure Cloud and potentially Google Cloud Platform as well. And as well as their own physical data centers as well, maybe. But this will be a lot of work. As someone who works for a large organization, I can tell you firsthand that data like this is not freely available, and in all honesty, is not likely tracked all that well either, what data is where. So I can attest as to how much work this will be for sure. It appears this will be a one-time deal. There's a lot to move over and the team is working hard to discover a way to do it. I would love to bash them here, but I can't. And I won't. They've done the right thing in my eyes. So what will be transferred? Well, why listen to my dulcet tones when you can hear it straight from Arthur's extremely well-bearded mouth? And I have to say, that is an impressive beard.
I do want to say a lot of stuff is going to be coming across for players who do wish to transfer across from console to PC. Some of the things that will be included in this will be your ships, your suits, your weapons, SRVs, SLFs. Ships will include any like sort of unique ships. So the Cobra Mark IV, if you're on, I think it was Xbox exclusive, that will come across. Your core progression will come across. So your inventory, your reputation, your Navy ranks, your permits, your codex discoveries, your engineering progress, your Guardian Tech broker progress, your NPC crew progress, NPC crew member names and appearances, and all of your cosmetics that you've purchased will come across with you to the PC.
So there we have that bit. Console transfers allowed. Hurrah! We can rejoice for all of those that can move, but I feel bad for the ones that can't. I was going to say a line here about pouring a drink on the floor for all the ones that couldn't carry over, but they're not dead. They just can't move. However, they have put to rest the idea that some people have been saying, and that is that the console servers are not going to be turned off. I, for one, have never thought they would be turned off, but clearly some people have been saying that they are going to be, so at least they've confirmed it now. And let me confirm it again. The console servers will not be turned off. So next up, they discussed the road for the rest of 2022, and even had an internal focus map of sorts. One major thing of note here is that they expect the optimization of Odyssey to be complete in Update 13, which is slated for August, it seems. And the stability is slated to be completed by Update 14, which is due in November. This essentially means that they expect Odyssey to be a complete product by the end of the year, which would be a year and a half after its release. Do you remember when I said when Odyssey came out that it would take way longer than 6 months to fix that broken game? And the hate that I got for saying it. Now, I'm not having a pop at FDEV here, not at all. That should be good news. For them to finish the stability and optimization means that they can focus on getting us new ships, more gameplay loops, get extra content into the game. A new ship has not come to the game in 5 years. This is a spaceship game, and it's not had a new ship in 5 years. Star Citizen can't go 5 minutes without releasing a ship. Now, it's not all sweetness and like. Let's face it, I am just Dave, and this is FDEV we're talking about.
Oh no, he didn't.
We did get the thing that I was expecting, and that was the, air quotes, we are working on stuff in the background, but can't share anything with you yet. The line that I've heard a few times now. I don't want to hear you're working on stuff that you cannot share. I only want to hear about that stuff when you have something to share. Otherwise, it just comes across like a carrot on a stick, dangling there to keep people's interest and hopes alive. I don't care if it is the, I quote, something that has never been attempted before on Elite Dangerous. Yes, that sounds cool, but tell me when you can show me, then I will care. Until then, it's just words. With all that said and done though, I think this is actually a bit of a win for FDEV here. I think even though they've closed development on consoles, at least those that can move have been looked after. It's the ones left behind I'm sorry for. I particularly loved Arthur's line of, Elite Dangerous is not dead. I guess that means they do watch my videos after all. So I hope I can help them improve the game, because I do genuinely want the game to succeed. So much so, in fact, on Friday, there is a video coming out on this very channel with a very interesting topic that has not been discussed before. And I think it will help Elite Dangerous tremendously if they put it into action. So what did you think of the show? Are you happy with what you heard? Let me know in the comments below. And as usual, I've been Just Dave, reminding you all to stay elite and stay dangerous.